You're listening to the best local sports show. Boots, Bats and Balls on Six Towns Radio.
It's time for Running News with Phil, the Six Towns Runner.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome along to the Boots, Bats, Balls show. Today I've got news of the Midlands Cross Country Championships from last weekend, a preview of the All Sager 5 race, which takes place tomorrow. And as Rob has alluded to later on this morning, we'll be chatting to Lee Jones about the possible return of the Potteries Marathon. But first up, we had some outstanding performances and team results from last Saturday's Midlands Cross Country Championships at Leamington. City of Stoke AC pair Georgia Rafferty and Lucy Haynes won the under-15s girls and under-20s women's races. Haynes confirmed that she is now a force to be reckoned with after dominating the women's under-20s race to claim victory in the final in a time of 22 minutes and 33 seconds, finishing a full 10 seconds clear of her nearest rival, Sophie Cladwell from Charnwood AC, and she must now be confident of competing with the best at national level. While in the under-15s girls race, Georgia Rafferty triumphed over adversity after falling twice and losing a shoe, but she delivered a gutsy performance to storm to victory by a comfortable margin of 10 seconds over Lucy Jones, also from Charnwood AC. She also had the satisfaction of leading her team into the bronze medal position, with the under-20s ladies taking the silver too. So that was great for Stoke City AC. Staffordshire Cross Country champion Katie Holt produced one of her best runs as a senior athlete to finish 5 seconds behind the winner, Jane Potter of Charnwood AC, to claim the silver medal, and the City of Stoke under-13s girls team led by Naomi Bedwell put in a fine performance to finish third and pick up the bronze medal, with Stoke's Lucy Holt a strong sixth in the under-17s women. Trentham RC, led by Mandy Vernon in 30th place, finished as the leading local senior team. In sixth place overall, the winners were Bristol and Westbury AC. Top placings for the boys' teams were Stoke AC's Callum Moss, 34th place in the under-13s, Casey Maddock 42nd in the under-15s, Callum McQueen finished a strong 12th in the under-17s men, while in Tom Henriksen showed a return to form with 18th place in the under-20s. And in the toughest conditions of the day, Will Neal produced his best senior performance so far to finish 18th place, leading the senior men's team to 4th position overall and a medal for the most improved team in the Midlands. And on Sunday, Stoke AC's Katie Holt will be swapping her cross-country spikes for road running shoes this weekend as the 2014 road running season finally gets underway in style, when more than 1,000 runners, including a smattering of internationals, will contest Sunday's Brooks All Sager 5 mile road race. Katie will be joined by her teammate, the 800-metre runner Emma Jackson, and the women's race will also feature Charnwood AC's international pair Jane and Juliet Potter, who are twins. Another notable participant will be former Olympian Helen Clitheroe from Preston Harriers. Challenging for the men's title will be last year's runners-up Ben Fish of Blackburn and Steve Sharp from Belgrave AC. Jonathan Taylor from Morpeth and Neil Renault of Edinburgh AC are also strong contenders in the event. One veteran who could spring a surprise is Andrew Ward from Clown Roadrunners in Chesterfield, who has twice broken the 30-minute barrier for the 10k. The race starts at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. The race is now full. There are no on-the-day entries, so don't turn up hoping that you can sweet-talk the organisers into giving you a spot. It is now completely full. Good luck with that, and I shall return in a few minutes to discuss the Potteries Marathon with Lee Jones. Thank you very much for listening.
On 87.7 FM, you are tuned into Six Towns Radio, connecting the county of Staffordshire.
It's time for Running News with Phil, the Six Towns Runner.
We are back with Phil, the 6 Towns runner, and he's got a guest in the studio. Phil, I'll let you introduce your guest.
Okay, thanks very much, Rob. Yeah, indeed. With me in the studio is Lee Jones, who runs with Trentham Running Club. And just a little over 2 weeks ago, Lee posed a question to the local running community. And I think it's fair to say that 2 weeks on, that question has become a bit of a quest. I mean, what was the question that you asked, Lee?
Hi Phil, you okay? The question was, who's ready to run the Potteries full marathon again? The response was amazing off Facebook, and it's brought us to where we are now.
Great stuff. So lots of people were really encouraging.
I first posed the question on a running site. Obviously it was aimed at runners. The feedback was more than positive, and they told me to set the page up, which I did, and it's gone from there really.
Great. So one thing that lots of people ask is, will this replace the Potter's Half?
This will definitely not replace the Potter's Half. The Potter's Half is a well-established race. It's been run since the full marathon was taken off in 2004. It's a brilliant race. It's run really well by Ken Rushton, and it will not be replacing the Potter's Half now.
So it would run alongside or at a different time?
Well, initial thinking is it'll be run 4 to 6 weeks after the Potter's Marathon, Potter's Half, to give people a chance to prepare themselves to get ready for the full marathon.
Well, you hear it first, listeners. Get those dates in your diary. Looks like July next year could be a busy month.
Yeah, midsummer, July 2015 is the
preferred date.
The preferred date.
Great stuff. Do you think the Potteries is ready for its marathon to return?
Well, that's the question I asked myself when I posed the question. I was like, it was initially just to see what response I got. Off the feedback I got on Facebook and the page that I've set up, then I think the Potteries is ready for a full marathon to return. We've got over 1,000 members, or nearing 1,000 members on the Facebook page, hoping to build that up. But most of these members are runners, and most of the members on the page said they would run the marathon again.
And I guess you've only got to sort of look to Chester, Manchester,
yes.
Lots of other cities that have got their marathon for 3-4 years now.
That's right. Manchester started off with they started off expecting low numbers. They got a sellout on the first year. The second year was even more, and I think this year is going to be even more than that. And hopefully we're going to follow in their
footsteps.
Footsteps.
Or racing footsteps.
Racing footsteps, of course.
I know it's early days at the moment in terms of planning, but is there any sort of discussions going on about what the route of the marathon might be?
Well, the Potteries Marathon is famous for being a tough course. It's not a flat course. It's not a steady course. It's a challenging course. It's a true test of strength and character. To change the route, I think, would be a bit of a travesty. People are expecting the Potteries Marathon to be what they want, and the Potteries Marathon will be on the old course. We haven't planned to change the route, but saying that, it's only 2 weeks old, and things happen, so we don't know. It's further down the line, but as far as I'm concerned, then we can keep it to the original course as best we can.
Great. So that would start and finish at Trentham Gardens, then, I assume.
Hopefully depending on Trentham Gardens, who we're still in talks with at the moment.
Yeah, great stuff. And so, lastly, where can people find out about this and keep up to date with information?
Yeah, well, okay. Like I say, the page is the Full Potteries Marathon on Facebook. Just type Full Potteries Marathon in, and I'm sure you'll find the page. Also, I've got a Twitter account set up, which is @BringBackPots. That's it, really. We're trying to just boost the members. It's very early days.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get the members up. We want to try and reach out far and wide now. I think we've got the people in Stoke-on-Trent interested in talking about it. We need to outreach now into people, in the Manchester area, the Birmingham area, so people can come from out of the area to hopefully run our race and have a brilliant time and a brilliant event.
Well, fantastic, and I hope it's going to be a huge success.
Hopefully,
for the city and the wider community at large.
Hopefully, let's see what it brings next year, and hopefully we can carry it on for a few more years to come.
Great stuff. And as I initially did say a long time ago, that if ever there was a Potteries Marathon, then I'd potentially do my 6 times run again, but there'd be no half measures. So live here now, I will say that if we bring back the marathon, I will run 6 marathons in 6 days, again for the Donna Louise Children's Hospice.
Well, Phil, you've always called me a lunatic, but I think the shoe's on the other foot today. I think you're a lunatic myself. Well, I'm sure you get lots of support along the way as well, like you did with the other ones you've done. And I'm sure I could probably fit a marathon in with you before or at the end. I don't know.
Great. Well, thanks very much, Lee. And again, wish you all success and good luck to anyone running at All Sager tomorrow.
Can I just quickly say thank you to all the team that's been supporting me and backing me all the way. The bib team they've been fantastic. They've been a great help. I really couldn't have got where I am now without them. I do fully appreciate what they've done for me, and I think it's amazing how far we've got in just a short space of time.
Great stuff. Okay, thanks very much, Lee.
Cheers, Phil. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Talking of Revelations listeners, I'll be doing the marathons as well with Phil, all 6, but this way.
You're listening to the best local sports show.
Hi, I'm Phil the Power Taylor.
It's Louis Dodds from Port Vale.
Hello, this is Roy Delac from Stoke City.
Hello, I'm Danny Wyatt and you're listening to Boots, Bats and Balls on 6 Towns Radio. How's that?